Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. We all know how the NFL offseason is winding down, right? The free agency period is almost over, and teams are finalizing their rosters for the upcoming season. But for the Washington Commanders, this isn't a time to sit back and relax. No, sir. This is a time to be aggressive, to look for those last-minute upgrades that could really make a difference. And if you've been paying close attention to the market, you'll know that some intriguing names are still floating around. Guys who could step right in and change the dynamic of the team. And one name that's been making waves lately, especially among fans and analysts alike, is none other than Keenan Allen, the veteran wide receiver who's been turning heads for years now. That's right, Keenan Allen. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't he getting up there in age? Well, yes, Allen is 32 years old now, but don't let that fool you. This guy is still one of the most reliable, productive, and precise route runners in the league. His ability to get open, convert first downs, and be a steady red zone target is still very much intact. And with the right team, he can be a game changer, especially for a team with a young, hungry quarterback eager to learn and grow. That's where the Washington Commanders come into the picture. The buzz started brewing around the possibility of Allen landing in Washington after some insightful analysis from Bleacher Report's Moe Moton. Moe pointed out how, in the 2024 NFL season, Allen played a significant role in a rather underwhelming offense led by the Commanders' potential successor to the quarterback position. And let me tell you, folks, he's a perfect fit. Commanders, as we all know, have been building towards something special. They've made some savvy moves in recent months, like trading for Laramie Tunsil, the all-pro left tackle, and acquiring Deebo Samuel, a versatile weapon who can do it all. But adding a veteran wide receiver like Allen could elevate their passing game to a whole new level. Think about it. The 2024 draft saw Caleb Williams, the #1 overall pick, struggling at times with consistency and relying heavily on Allen. Despite a lackluster overall offense, Allen managed to convert a remarkable 43 first downs on 70 receptions. That's the kind of dependable production you want from a veteran. And with a young quarterback, like Washington's emerging star or a future franchise guy, Allen's presence could be exactly what they need to accelerate development. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now I know some of you might be wondering, will Allen actually land in Washington? Well, it's certainly a possibility. After all, he's been linked to teams like the Tennessee Titans. But let's be honest. After a frustrating year in Chicago, where injuries limited his production, Allen is likely seeking a fresh start with a contender. The Titans could be interested, given their need for veteran leadership and a reliable receiver, but the Commanders, with their playoff aspirations, could be even more appealing. They're right there, on the brink of breaking into the postseason, and adding a proven playmaker like Allen makes a lot of sense from a strategic standpoint. Now, let's talk about how Allen fits into the Washington offense. Last season, the team was led by a young quarterback, Jayden Daniels, the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, who's got all the tools to develop into a franchise star. Imagine the kind of boost Allen would give him. Allen's route-running precision, especially working between the numbers, would complement the speed and playmaking ability of Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel perfectly. McLaurin, as we know, is already a deep threat and a game-breaker, but he excels primarily on the outside. Having Allen in the slot, running precise routes and converting those crucial third downs, would take so much pressure off McLaurin and Samuel, allowing them to play more freely and maximize their talents. Allen's expertise in the slot is a huge asset. He played 364 snaps there in 2024, according to Player Profiler, and that's a role he knows well. His ability to find soft spots in zone coverage, get open in tight windows, and reliably secure the football makes him an ideal target for a quarterback looking to build confidence and consistency. Plus, his veteran presence is invaluable, someone who understands how to navigate tight situations, especially when the game is on the line. His knack for being a chain mover and a red zone threat is what makes him so special. Let's not forget that staying healthy has been a challenge for Allen, who's only played a full season 4 times since entering the league back in 2013 as a third-round pick of the San Diego Chargers, now Los Angeles Chargers. But when he's on the field, he's a difference maker. His ability to turn short catches into big gains, especially on third down, is what separates him from many other receivers in the league. Last season, he converted 43 of his 70 catches into first downs, which is an incredible statistic, especially considering the limited success of the overall offense. And on the money down, third down Allen averaged over 10 yards per play, which is exactly what teams need to sustain drives and keep defenses honest. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Allen's inside skills as a coverage beater make him a perfect complement to McLaurin and Samuel. While McLaurin is more of a deep threat and perimeter weapon, Allen excels in the intermediate and inside zones, creating a balanced attack that's hard to defend. The Commanders' offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, prefers an outside-centric passing game, but with Allen's addition, they could diversify their routes, motion him around formations, and keep defenses guessing. Samuel, as we all know, is a dual-threat playmaker, someone who can line up outside, in the slot, or even take the ball on jet sweeps. Adding Allen gives Daniels and the offensive coaching staff a trio of weapons that is truly formidable. This move would also be a statement about the team's intentions. The Commanders have been in a win-now mode this offseason, making bold trades and signing key players to signal their seriousness about contending. Their acquisition of Samuel and Tunsil shows they're not just planning for the future, they want to compete now. Bringing in Allen would be the cherry on top, a veteran who can stabilize the passing game and provide that reliable target that every quarterback craves. Some fans might wonder, is it worth spending more cap space on a veteran receiver at this stage? And honestly, when you're trying to maximize a window of opportunity, sometimes you need to go for broke. Drafting a rookie receiver to replace a starter in the backfield might be a smarter move in terms of long-term planning, but right now, the Commanders are in a position where they need immediate impact. Allen can give them that. His experience, his route running, and his ability to make those crucial catches, especially in tight spots, are exactly what they need to push into the postseason and make a real run. And let's be honest, this isn't just about this season. It's about laying a foundation for sustained success. Allen's presence can help young players like Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, and even rookie draft picks to learn from one of the best in the game. That kind of mentorship and on-field production can pay dividends for years to come. Plus, the locker room would benefit from having a veteran leader who's been through the highs and lows of an NFL career. So, as we look ahead, it's clear that the Commanders have multiple options to enhance their roster. But adding a player like Keenan Allen, with his proven track record and skill set, could be one of the smartest moves of the offseason. It's about building a team that's not just talented on paper, but cohesive, versatile, and ready to compete at the highest level. The NFL is a league of moments, of plays that can change the course of a season, and having a guy who can reliably come down with those critical catches is invaluable. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. In conclusion, folks, this offseason has been an exciting roller coaster for the Commanders. From strategic trades to smart signings, they're clearly signaling that they mean business. Bringing in a veteran like Keenan Allen could be the move that pushes them over the edge, that final piece to turn a promising squad into a legitimate playoff and Super Bowl contender. The NFC East is tough, no doubt about it, but with the right additions, the Commanders can become a force to be reckoned with once again. Keep your eyes peeled, stay hyped, and let's see how this story unfolds in the coming weeks. As always, I'll be here to bring you all the latest, behind-the-scenes info, and expert analysis on everything Washington Commanders. Thanks for tuning in, and let's hope for a season filled with big plays, exciting wins, and a shot at that elusive Super Bowl trophy.